It's flowing my way. Flowing my way. Bring it on down.
Yeah. Welcome. Man, we here at WPTP Radio, and here to celebrate the people. Well, that's why we had Power to the People. First, I'd like to thank On Park Development Association, National Action Network, Community Arts Summit, Wow, Mr. P Calu, the Chattanooga community as a whole, and every artist in this city that creates in the name of celebrating love, life, and unity. So that being said, we'll see y'all this weekend. That'll be June the 14th. That's a Juneteenth celebration. Yes.
Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
go. Dr. Woods like to say the best Juneteenth celebration in the city, and I support her on it because we're going to be involved with a lot of great people from the Code, to the Soul Steppers, Community Arts Summit, P Calu, Wow, Low G, Fallon Clark. So many great people are going to be involved in this event that the community has to be a part of it because it's for you. Yeah, exactly. We're going to have Uncle Larry's giving away fish sandwiches in the name of Civic Season. Shout out to Julia Bates, Tennessee Democracy Network. And yes, let's get started. This is Ready Right Now Live. In the studio right now, we have Mr. Michael McBag that goes by Hog Wild. Yes, sir. I call him Big Chief. Yeah, salute. And we all know Mr. P Calu, Mr. Everything. Man, you do a lot of stuff, Mr. P Calu. Now, we got y'all guys here. And when I say we, as in we got ourselves here.
Exactly.
You hear me?
Exactly.
So we're going to pop this thing off right in the name of an infrastructure being created. And we're going to be transparent on this broadcast. We're going to be sharing in this broadcast. We're going to be elevating in this broadcast. We're going to be doing everything that we need to continue to build on the artist situation in Chattanooga, which we personally believe it reflects and connect directly to the whole community. So we're going to start with you, Mr. P Calu. Would you like these people to know that are listening, and thank y'all for listening, a little bit more about yourself?
Man, I am a hometown bred, straight out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, 49 cycles on this earth, graduated from Central High School. I do a number of things. I host, I DJ, I sing, I rap, I build things, I work on cars. Man,
Mr. Everything.
I love the arts, man. I love everything about the arts. It's a wonderful thing to be a part of. I feel like I've been a part of the arts all my life, even before I was here, because my mother loves the arts. She loves music. My dad sing. My family, my aunties. Shouts out to my family, the Luster family.
Shouts out to the Luster family.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Like, I grew up in a great era. I grew up in an era of structure and love. You know, it was a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing, man. Like,
all right, I got a question for you, Mr. P Calu. That's a name right there. That name, I've personally experienced your name being destroyed more than the common man's name.
I've butchered his name on many occasions.
Yes, it is a common thing. I guess I butchered it until I got it right.
I got it now.
It's a process.
Hey, it is a process.
So can you help these people along with breaking down that name and what it means and connecting the people to the definition of that?
It's really an acronym. I started out with a couple of names. I started out Popeye, started out Mr. Swisher. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, it always seemed to be someone that was also running with that same thing. And I needed to find something that defined me and who I was and everything I meant as an artist. And I came up with the product of Clifford and Almeda Luster, which is the product of my mother and my father, which brought me along. So without them, there would be no me. So in understanding the PCALU is definitely representation of where I come from and what I am and who I am and what I stand for today. You know what I'm saying? It's brought me to the ability to meet such people as How? Why?
Yeah, that's me.
Who you come to see? How? Why? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, like I ran across a lot of great talents. You know what I'm saying? Even yourself. We've been knowing each other over 40 years, man.
Dope.
Over 40 years. And the idea is art is the community. It's a form of expression. It's an ability to let go of the stresses that bother you in everyday life.
They do that now.
Yeah, because whether it be writing it down in your notebook or spitting it off the top of your head, putting it to a paint canvas, releasing it through in construction or whatever it is that you do to take your mind off that stress, whatever it is that you do, it's an art form.
It is. Life is art.
Yeah, because to be able to take and turn bolts on a car and rebuild it from the ground up, that's an art form.
Right.
To be able to sit behind the desk and control these microphones and the levels and making sure that we sound good to the world, that is an art form. You know what I'm saying? So I believe everything is an art. And I got a question for you, Hal. When did you fall in love with your art?
Man. First of all, I'm Hog Wild.
Hog Wild.
HO2GWYLD because they butcher my name too with the spelling.
Right.
Put a hyphen and all of that, but you know.
Oh yeah, Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm and I don't like to put myself in no box. I mean, I'm an artist, you know. But I fell in love with music young, man. I mean, I come from my background with music and my family, like everybody in my family is musically inclined.
Yes, they are.
You know what I mean? Whether it's playing the instrument, singing, rapping, or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? My dad is a drummer. My mom, God rest her soul, was in the choir. Like I can remember when I was young, counting the members of the choir, and like over 90% of them was my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So it go way back down with me. Like I can remember down Dewberry, Georgia. Shout out to Dewberry Town, Georgia.
Shouts out to Dewberry.
Yeah. Being down there with my big mom, my cousin used to play a lot of hip hop then. I fell in love when I first heard Self-Destruction.
Yeah.
Self-Destruction. The unity of that, the message, how it was just so positive. That's when I really found my, like, you know, I fell in love with it then.
Early night.
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, man, I wasn't even in school yet. Like,
right.
And matter of fact, speaking of school, this was my first school here, right here.
Right. Let's go.
You know,
let's go.
Come back full circle. Yeah,
exactly.
You know
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man, but
go ahead, Hall,
yeah,
man,
like
you do got a powerful family, bro. I had the pleasure of meeting a few, and man, real power source. And they
that's my motivation. That's my motivation, man. Like that's where I get it from. Like the energy you see, what comes from me. Yeah. If you notice, when I got them, because all I need to see is a familiar face in the crowd, because that's who's gonna support me. When I see them, I'm locked in.
Locked in.
That's my energy source right there. You know what I mean? I'm booted up. And now with y'all I see y'all. I don't need number one. As long as I see one person, and then I got y'all. You know, that's what I get my energy from. So shout out to my family too, though, man.
Any of your family members, because your family legends around here. Any of you want to send some shots out to?
I mean, it's so many, man.
On the artist tip, it's so many. It's all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about even to the young ones now that's doing their thing, man.
You just had some family.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out City Limits though, man. Because I mean, I'm a shout out City Limits. I know my nephews, man. They doing big things for the city. They really putting on, man.
Congratulations,
Like, me saying I'm proud
to,
of them
to,
is like
to
an
everything
understatement
that y'all are doing out there, man. City Limits, man.
They really doing big things.
It's
Yeah,
a
my
blessing.
nephew, that's my blood family. Like,
That's
you know how everybody want to be related when somebody get a little, popularity fame. That's my family for real. My blood relatives, you know what I mean? Like that's my
I
nephew.
saw the film. Y'all was all in the room with the TV.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It looked
sure.
like a draft party.
Yeah,
Boy, man. I love that song.
Yeah. Man. But hold on, my fault, bro. I want to say this. I love platforms like this. You know what I mean? So where we can get stuff out like this, like, because the city, it's a lot of talent in the city. Not just saying my family, like it's a lot of talent in my city. We just in each other way. That might be another subject for another day, but
no, I think it's a subject for right now.
You know what I mean? Well, I'm ready right now. Then.
You know
what I mean? We're gonna speak on it.
I agree. I agree with you. We are kind of in our own way, but I do see the progress of us moving towards a movement of getting it together because I wouldn't have met you if I hadn't started this.
Okay, facts. I can agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It takes us taking our position. It does take us taking our position, and it does taking us taking our ability or giving ourselves the ability to let our own light shine. Facts. You know, shouts out to my man here for his ability to be able to talk to people and get them to open up in a way that allows us to be able to do what we do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't really realize what it takes to build back what has been broken.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? What has been broken. And I really feel like it takes us as a village.
Say that.
Because that was the structure. It's a village. You know what I mean? And they broke that structure by saying self. You know what I'm saying? By saying take care of self.
Well, they say too many chiefs, not
enough Indians. You know and that's true to a certain. That's definitely true, because I'm saying there's always one of us in our surroundings, in our inner core, that has a more better outlook on things, that can see things that we don't see.
Everybody can't be the leader.
Exactly. You know, everybody can't be the leader. But the one thing I do know, to become a great leader, you got to be a great follower.
Of course. Facts.
Because you don't come out knowing everything.
Facts. Somebody had to guide. Somebody had to lead you to be able to have that position. Yeah.
Exactly. You can't, because you can't do everything by yourself.
Right.
You can't be a father and a worker and raise them and make sure that they get to sleep, and just same thing for a mother. That's why it's a team effort.
Yeah. You need
that's
some
why,
type of support system.
Yes, you need some type. We got to start believing.
That leads me to my next question. So, what was the most? Because we all performers, we've all did our share in any capacity. What was the most significant performance that you can remember that connects you to your journey now with the Community Arts Summit, with your hosting, with all the things you do, that you've honed in on a few of those things and really putting attention into them, you know, good positive energy. So this right now always showed itself in anybody's lives some time back. So if you can remember back in a performance first, what was your most significant performance prior to your journey with the Community Arts Summit?
Man, I've had a few. I really had a few. But the one that sticks out in my mind the most would be the first talent show that I ever did at school.
All right. I can feel that.
Yeah, like
what school you was at? What school?
I was at Central High School. It was my ninth grade year. And I'm gonna shout out the guys that was with me. It was Jay Jackson, Nick Lyles, Steve Pearl,
All right.
Corey Thomas,
All right.
and myself.
You putting them government names down.
Man,
huh?
listen,
Y'all
man.
go
I
way
listen,
back.
but I'm going back. Listen, now we in the 9th grade now, so
I'm here for it.
you know what I'm saying. And I know that's what Corey at the time. It was CT Corey. You know what I'm saying. It was Nick. CP, and J circle JY circle C. You know what I'm saying. J
Yeah.
Commander. That's what he went by. So. You know what I'm saying? At that time, that's when I was going by Popeye. But we did ABC. Another Bad Creation, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
One of my favorite groups now.
Aisha, you are the girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you. But man, listen, man, that was like, and amongst my peers, like standing out there, like when we first started, man, my heart was pounding so hard.
What they call a nervous energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could see it like coming through my shirt, bro.
Because it ain't like you just scared. It's just nervous.
It's just nervous because I'm
adrenaline.
saying, yeah. Well, I was scared too because I'm saying, I mean, I had performed before in church, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like to stand out there in front of your peers, man, in front of your classmates, man, like you.
Yeah, that is a lot of
You
pressure,
know what I'm
though.
saying? Like, it's so when the music came on and we started the routine, it was over.
Lights, camera, action.
It was over.
Yeah.
I was gone,
See,
man.
that's why
And then the crowd started
Nervous energy.
screaming, like all the school was screaming, man.
All
Of course, we had some haters. Of course, we had some haters, but
I repeat this now. Now that was a 2-part question. I revealed it later. I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you in the first part. So now, up to date, what is your most significant performance you've had since you reactivated with the Community Arts Center?
man, my most significant performance.
Today, there's gonna be more to come, but I just want to know where you are right now.
Man,
Right now. Hope you're ready.
I mean, for me, you know, I really don't. I try not to, because I don't even go back and look at my performances. Like I just go off of each. I just freestyle each time. Like I just ride the vibes in the room. But
the energy
at the time, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but
Y'all
my
get
most
to the thing,
most memorable one, man, that just sticks out in my mind, man, would have to be the first ever homage award with the cast that we had, man, like the honorary Denise Day, man, Hog Wild, Reese the Truth, Kimmy, Your Majesty Kimmy, Black Star, whatever, South Paul the Moneymaker, Do Nice, man. It was Greg. Man, shout out to Greg Vincent, man. Shout out to Greg Vincent, man. Man, that brother been blowing for so long, man. Oh man, like yeah, man, like it was such a yeah. I feel like we leaving somebody out, man. Uncle There You Go, Uncle There You Go. Pastor. No, Pastor. Denise Day, Pastor. Yeah. She sung, man.
And Dr. Marvin L.
Botley, Doctor.
For sure.
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
That was an epic night. Though.
Yeah, it was an epic night, man. It was Formula and a wonderful crowd, man. Like it was so much good energy from the city representing for one person. You know what I mean?
And I think that's I like that answer. I was looking for that answer because that answer really leads us to today. You know, what we're doing today is an extension of that.
Right.
With the same people growing the tribe. Now, I got one. I need yours now.
Oh, yeah.
I need your most significant, man, because I think you're a dope artist. comes from the spirit, man. I hear it in the message. You know, we music people, so you know, a great part of your couple bars, a great hook, and a great beat doesn't make a great song. It takes you as that connector,
Right.
and I think you do that.
Appreciate that.
So
bro.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
where your most significant performance started at?
I can't even say one specific
It stood
time.
out the most.
But
When you think back, it keep popping in your head.
I mean several really, because it was different back when I was younger, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. A lot of people didn't really know I could freestyle. Lord, I wish I had that talent today.
Oh, for real, that you
Man,
started
I
off
was just like, and
freestyle.
I don't boast or brag or nothing like that. But like, man, I was.
Oh,
I'm one of the main reasons right now why a lot of the young ones in my family, even a lot of the ones up under me, rap. Because like I be freestyling, and like I said, I get my energy from my family. So I'm in the room and I got everybody's attention. I mean, my family members looking at me with their mouth open, like, wow. Yeah. And I'm feeding off of them. They don't know it, but I'm feeding off of them. I'm going. I'm gonna keep going.
I heard you in the back when you family.
The choir. I mean, yeah.
How Wild has a family choir.
Shout out to the fam again,
shout
man.
Out to the fam. I don't know if y'all ever experienced a Hog Wild show, but it's the dopest ever. It starts with the choir, acapella. He's in the back talking about some hit that note. Yeah.
We motivate each other though. You know what I mean? We motivate each other. I can remember thinking back when in the choir with my aunt, my aunt, God rest her soul. Like she would be like, I don't know, it was just the motivation she had. Her voice, she would direct. It was so many of them. They never really officially had a choir, but they did. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they had a choir. People would, ask them to get together and sing or whatnot. You know what I mean? So it was just like the direction of her big chief, if you want. I mean, Big Mama or whatever. Mama. You know what I mean? It was just like that, and we do that with each other when we get together. You know what I mean?
Did that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember sitting in the living room because my granddaddy was a pastor, so we used to just like sit in the room, and my aunt Emma, she sung in the choir. My aunt Nancy, my Lavinia. You know what I'm saying? A few people. So it was all the time we was around music, you know what I'm saying? And I started real young. So my cousin and them was in bands and stuff like that, singing with people like Wadey Suttles, Leonard. Yeah, it was Wadey Suttles, man. Listen, man, I'm telling you. Yeah,
I mean, him and my brother Greg was in the group together.
Yeah, man.
Billy, and whatever.
Billy.
Man,
Billy. That's in whatever.
Yeah.
And it was somebody else. Kelly. Shout out to Kelly.
Man, they go as far back as Charles Watts and Silverhawk Records and things like that. That's what I'm saying. Like I've been around the music scene in Chattanooga for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like how I was saying, man, that connection to family. What about you?
Oh shit! I gotta finish Hog Wild, man. We got caught up in the choir and everything, and we got off of Hog Wild.
Oh, I mean, well, that was.
I need to hear this
prior to, you know what I mean, the community or something. That used to be me seeing my family.
So many
performing, and it could be, a couple other people here and there, but just them witnessing how dope I was, so to speak. You know what I mean? Not trying to blow my own horn, you know what I mean? But then witnessing that and me motivating them, that was like my most memorable moments of it. Like that's when I was real passionate about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then it's kind of like the first time Southpaw asked me, invited me on the show, and I performed. What was that? I think Slim and Huskies, and me Hog Wild, and the love I got back from the crowd. I was like, whoa! It kind of blew me back. That kind of led up to my showcase. Yeah, y'all felt the energy that was in the room that night. Y'all felt it, man. You know what I mean?
You trained all of us. They didn't know before that day. You trained all of us to know when to say Oh wow!
Now y'all got me.
Yeah,
I'm lost in the
excited.
sauce because now y'all teach me when to say it because I get off with it. But
Man,
that
listen,
was that
I
right now
can't-
to
I
this
came
day.
up with my own signature when he be performing.
Oh yeah,
You know
facts.
what I'm talking
That's
about?
motivation for me though.
Exactly.
You know
So
what I mean?
It was feeding me. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm supposed to say this right here. I need to
Yeah.
say this
Just
right here.
like
'cause
And then
it's
it's at the right time every
Right
time you
thing,
do it. So
man.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So that my showcase.
Yeah.
The love and because like it wasn't a packed house, but the love and the energy that was in there, you would have thought it was 1,000 people in there. You know what I mean?
man.
Like,
I was excited like I wasn't at work. You
man,
know?
facts.
I was like, man.
Same with the block party too. That performance, the energy, like,
Man.
so it stands out now. Like, you know what I mean? I feel the love and
For me, you just smile, yeah. Boy,
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah,
that
man.
in my head, sleep, man.
Well, what
Great
about you though,
impact, bro.
man? Because I'm saying,
Yeah, I got
bro,
some. Yeah.
what about you though?
But I don't perform.
Okay, but you have though.
Well, I got a question. I got a question for you. Actually, for both of y'all. Can you name a song or artist locally or industry, whatever, famous or whatnot? It don't really matter. I really prefer to hear locally. It don't really matter, but
Yeah.
a song that got you through a specific time where you just felt like whatever, like what you know what I mean? You just feel at your lowest or whatever. You know what I mean?
One that impacted you in
Yeah.
some kind of significant way. Man, that's a big
You
question.
caught them off guard.
I'm quick too.
I can honestly say my brother has a track that he did about our father. And whenever I get to a point where I need to reach out to him, I usually go to that song. Shouts out to my brother Buck 50,
Shout out,
LTMA
homie.
Shout
Music.
out, Buck 50.
Yeah, LTMA Music. Shout out to everybody out there that's affiliated, that I'm affiliated with, man. Like, I love y'all, man, for real, because y'all are the reason why I do this. Y'all really don't know it, but y'all are the reason why I do this, because y'all have impacted my life in many different ways, on many different levels. And I see so much beauty in y'all from what y'all do.
What was the name of the song again?
It's a letter to my dad.
Pretty sure that was a touchy subject. Like,
Yeah.
it had to hit you.
Yeah, it always does, because he was my best friend.
That's what's up.
Yeah, well.
He was my best friend and one of my biggest supporters. And I thank him every day for the sacrifices he made, because I wouldn't be the man I am today without him.
That's what's up, man. Don't think you
Yeah.
off the hook now. You still gotta answer that. I hope you was thinking.
I'm fading.
Okay.
You always trying to fade. Nah.
Y'all don't see me.
Because I'm saying,
All right, I'll tell
I
you.
remember Country Fried Records.
Yeah. I did the studio artist thing. Hell yeah, all the things. That's how I can connect with y'all so much now. And but my first significant performance that I can remember, I did a lot of them. Grew up in the church. Shout out to St. Mary's, Tunnel Boulevard, Faithful Missionary Baptist Church. Grew up the whole time, forced in the choir. Grandmama wasn't going. Everybody, all y'all get up there. My daddy, choir director, my grandmama playing, and so it was Central High School. So my mama moved from Eastdale up there, 58. And when I got there, I was trying to duck and dodge, but I come from a musical family as well. So Mr. Collins and Miss Rich, Mr. Collins, the choir director at Burner, Miss Rich, the choir director at Central, he already up there. Basically, I didn't have no choice. So when I got to pick my class, she was waiting. He was beside her. You going in the choir, and that led me to an all-state performance, which I had never experienced. Wouldn't see myself there, but yeah, singing Latin pieces and some more. Just to know I qualified to be in that conversation. Yeah. and Toronto. So when I left Central, came back home to Burnet, I was a different breed. I just couldn't handle it. The things you go through when you're a minority in a situation.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it. I ain't one of them. So I went back to Burnet. Miss Rich called Mr. Collins, and it made me the president, and I ended up performing in Toronto, where we won all 3 major categories for the continent.
Wow.
So that was as the president of the Burnet High School Senior Choir.
Man.
So that was one of my biggest performances.
Yeah.
So
Man, like I said before, man, it's just a
First, second base, second teller.
Yeah, it's a wonderful
put
thing.
that out there.
Yeah. Go
Man,
put that out.
okay, yeah, because I need to shout out Mount Calvary Baptist Church. That's where I started. And then I need to shout out Miss Judy Rich, because
Judy Rich.
Miss Judy Rich was my mentor from 9th grade to 12th grade. And she brought a side of excellence out of me that I want to thank her for. Because of her, I was 9th chair tenor in Tennessee for 2 years running in the state.
Sure.
So
Farragut High School.
Yeah, all state tryouts, man. You know what I mean? So
middle school, that was big school.
Yeah, so we it's a lot of roots here, and it's a lot of powerful and people with talent and ability to touch people and reach inside of people and get things out of them that they didn't even know was inside of them, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Through the arts.
Through the arts.
That's what we're here to do, is unlock that.
Well, through the arts and through the love of people, because the arts has a way of teaching you about patience. When you writing a song and you're recording that song and you're trying to get that song right, or you're painting that painting, you know what I mean? Like writing that poetry, building that house, it teaches you a patience.
for real.
It teaches you an ability to sit back and go inside self and learn how to meditate, to break through. Because you're trying to create something different than anybody else, but you're just wanting to be heard, wanting to be seen. You wanting your product to mean something to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's bigger than a performance, by the way.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That's
trying to perfect it.
exactly. You know what I mean? You want to strive for excellence. Your name is on this. Your everything, your credibility of who you are. So, you know, when I talk about things or when I sing about things, I don't try to talk about things I don't know, that I'm not truly agreeing with, or that you know what I'm saying?
Big
like
part for me.
That ain't even really art to me. That's mimicking. That's being fake. That's not true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
wavish.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak about, if I love something, that's what I'm gonna speak about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what makes me the individual that I am. You know what I'm saying? So
what advice would you have for artists that may be in conflict with themselves on, from transitioning styles to transitioning from a thought process or the approach to creating your music at all? Because we all want to be better, right? In whatever perspective, artist life, any area in life, if you're into it, you should want to be better. And wanting to be better poses different questions at different stages of the process. So for the artists that want to be more, like you just suggested, connected to their music, more authentic, more, maybe those artists maybe previously weren't so authentic and they want to be more, what advice could you give them?
perform at the level that you want to achieve. Work at the level that you want to achieve. It's so many different levels in this music thing. You can be a local, performing bars, travel, that type of circuit. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many different ways of doing things that we have forgotten how to tap into. You can create your own podcast. It starts with believing in yourself, man. Like, believe in your product. Test it out. You'll listen. The one thing I do know, you're if you don't, you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting if you don't try.
Mm.
You know exactly what you're gonna get if you don't try. You get nothing out of it. But what happens if you do try?
You keep trying.
And you keep trying. And you keep trying. And you keep trying. Man, I remember my first rap, I had so many cuss words in it, man.
Thought it was the way, you know.
Listen, man, no. It wasn't that I thought it was the way. I didn't have nothing to say.
And it was just that comes natural. It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy
You know what I mean?
to. It's so easy to
write the cuss word.
I'm talking about for real.
I know that posed a question I got for you, Hall. Where how you make your music so dope, dude? And you do very little cussing. I listen. I got a Hall Wild story after you answer this too.
I mean, that's one thing I don't try to do, but that's one thing I always been good at. Like, I don't necessarily have to, because like now, if you know me, like outside of all this, like, I mean, I cuss every other word is a curse word. That's just me, Salem. That's just, that's just how I talk. But when it comes to music, like I can remember picking people's singles off their albums, like way before they even release it as a single.
Yeah.
And then I would even go all the way down to how I would edit it. Or they can say these words instead of saying this. Instead of this cuss word, they can say this. So I kind of always been good at that. But a lot of times when I come up with my music, I mean, I let it flow. And if it comes to like, sometimes if it's certain words, I may be like, hold on, let me rearrange this.
Yeah.
Let me say okay, this word and the favorite word, Bernard Mac said, our favorite word.
Yeah.
It's 3 syllables.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's really 4.
Yeah.
So I can put 4 words in place of that one word. Instead of cursing, I can, rearrange it. So
you can elaborate more.
Right. You know what I mean? So I don't go in there trying to do it like that, but it's easy to me to.
Man, salute, because dude, you lead me to my How Wild story. You know this one. Homage Award. You remember that P Calu? So we stepping it up with the Homage Award. Our first big step up. Right?
First.
All right.
Formal event, and then hold on. I show up looking like I'm from the back of Allen Park, which I am with the front of Allen Park.
Right.
You know what I mean? But anyway,
his whole self.
His whole self.
Yeah.
So I had met How Wild. I don't talk to him. Denise introduced me. Shout out to Denise Dave.
Again.
Big contributor, man, to everything that's happening in Chattanooga right now. So she said, you need to holler at How Wild. Yeah, big sis, I got you. Hit him up. Sound cool. Never seen him. He came through the door. I said, all I seen was, oh man, he finna cuss the joint out, man. He just looked it like it, right? Wrong. That's why you never judge a book by its cover.
Always.
I should have knew better, because big sis Denise Dave, the Honorable Denise Daves, have never led me wrong. But just seeing him, it shocked me, and I ran straight up on him. Hey, How Wild. We got to keep the cussing down, because the manager just came and he looked at me so cool. He looked down at me. I felt like I was looking up. He's like, I got you, bro. I walked up. I said, man, bro, you got doggone cool, man. Did he hear me? Yeah. So I was in the corner of the room. Sound check. I'm all the way across the room. I'm on you like this. Hear every word. I said, when you got through, the sound check room was going crazy, talking about How Wild. I'm listening with my ears, your ear, boy. I'm tuned in like a hawk. And the language was more than adequate for what I was seeking for that day. And after that day, I realized that language was what we needed for all of us to hear. That kind of energy, crowd going wild, and if they listen to you, you ain't destroyed them with your message. You've uplifted them. Keep pushing. Yeah. So salute to you, bro. Salute to you.
Yeah, it's a craft to be able to not cuss in you.
Man, Lil Wayne, y'all remember Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
First one I ever seen do.
Nah.
When he was a kid, when he was,
for the content that he
for
was
the
rapping
content,
about,
for the energy, he was in there with they doing
was
all
very
the killing
creative
and cussing, but he never cussed for like 2-3 years.
Well, I'm saying that was like LL. He made a decision at one point he wasn't gonna cuss no more in his career. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and cussing ain't just a bad thing
no,
because I don't believe cussing is a curse word.
I'm saying when I'm trying to make a emphatic point, I might say something.
Right.
Yeah, you know,
emphasize.
I'm emphasizing.
Artist is supposed to express it, to be able to express themselves.
Exactly.
So I get it. Everything ain't gonna be squeaky clean. It's not supposed to.
Exactly.
That's what makes it so genuine, so real.
Exactly. Because I wanted to touch you.
Right.
You know
exactly. So it can't be squeaky clean, but that's why we have stuff like people that edit stuff like that, and
you have your ability where you can buy it for you in your personal home, and you can play it on the radio.
Right.
Too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's because
there's a time and place. I can remember being young. My pops weren't going for that. I have a cassette. I'm this old cassette tapes. A lot of y'all don't know what cassette tapes is, but I would have cassette tapes with whoever on it. Too Short, UGK, whatever.
Short doggone right.
And you know, my thing is, come from a black household. Y'all know how we do. We turn the music on, clean. I go to put my tape in, and where it used to be 8-Ball and MJG on this tape I had is now Doc McKean's jump gospel music recorded over. You know what I mean? You know, because my pops here in the church. You know, my pops probably say 3-4 cuss words a year to this day. Yeah. So that probably helped me along the way with, my delivery. Right. And I never thought about that. Yeah. But, exactly. Shout out to my pops.
Shout out to Big Pop. Yeah. McBad.
I got a question too, though.
What you got, bro?
For both of y'all.
What you got?
Who are some of the artists in the city, like right now, past or present, artists that, you guys looked up to or whatever, or, would like to see be a part of this platform? You know what I mean?
All right, I got a few of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna start with Chattanooga. My personal opinion. This is my opinion. There ain't nobody else. Chattanooga's own Master P, and that's Shawty P.
Okay.
And I say that because that was the first, not attempt, actual infrastructure I saw constructed here in Chattanooga.
Facts, big fan
for rap artists.
Yeah.
We had
because Silverhawk was a variety of artists. Facts.
For rap,
but they were structured like
off the muscle, self-funded, made the push, Turkey City, all the way up. They still bumping that Big Benny right now
today.
Catch me in my big body eating chicken. So that's what I would like to see. Shout out to Shawty P, shout out to her.
Yeah, we might be able to make that happen because I think his people stay next door to where I live at. So we probably could put something together, reach out. All
right, let's do it, man. Because we for the artists, we for the community as well. That's all of us.
That was big in the city what they did.
Man, what?
Yeah, shout out to Maul the Pimp.
Oh yeah, shout out to Maul.
Shout out to
Maul. That's the hustle. That's dude.
Oh yeah.
Been about this big.
Shout out to Smoke the Dons.
Smoke
shout out to Smoke too.
Salute.
All the other ones got. He one of the ones to get his respect around.
Man.
Cold on the mic.
Yes, sir. T. Riser.
T. Riser.
T. Riser is a monster.
The young, shout out to the youngsters, man. Tom P. Rest up, Tom P. Tom P. smacking. Was smacking. Rest up.
What's the youngster? Man, shout out to Clown.
Giant Tuck.
Man, I can go on and on.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so.
Them boys going. Tears running, man.
Slash was doing big things before, you know what I mean? He was young, he got caught up, things happened, but.
You think he gonna make it back and get back to it?
I ain't gonna say I think I know nephew coming back. and he gonna do his thing. You know what I mean? But
Man,
the city got some
he
talent.
ready.
Though,
He
man.
ready.
City got some talent.
let's do a little rundown right quick. Denise Day,
Fact.
Jimmy Allgood,
Mhm.
main attraction,
Main attraction.
which
Ooh.
is, wait a minute now, and then flip it on over to what they really became real tight.
Real
Okay.
tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
Danny Johnson, man. Richard Lowe,
Yeah.
And Pop.
Let's see, Smoke the Dawn, Big Vinny, Wildin' Out.
Shout out Lil Real too,
Lil
man.
Real,
His energy through the roof too, man.
Oh yeah. Bro, turn.
yeah.
I love it. Bro,
Yeah.
turn, man. That's determination, man. Don't let nobody stop you, bro.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, Maul the Pimp.
Hold up. We're gonna go. I gotta show some love to my Eastdale family,
Come
man.
on, man.
Red Stuck Cash Corleone, you know. We got Young Exclusive, you know. Tom P. Red Stuck, man. So many, man. But it goes on and on. We got Gene Lee, man. He dropped a few albums, man. Shit hard to say.
Shout out Fam Records. Shout out Silverheart Records.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Southern Comfort. Country
man.
Fried Records.
Man, we had
New
a lot.
beginning.
Hey,
Shouts out to New Beginning, man.
AJ Vocals.
Yeah,
Shout out to my
Vocals.
big brother
Oh,
Keys, man.
We gotta give. Listen, bro, we gotta give it up to
Alex the Maestro.
Yeah, man.
Man, we could go on and on. Let's see a lot of these people we naming. There's a lot of people we need to reach out to and see if we can get, you know what I mean, whether they active with it now or not. You know what I mean?
So y'all heard that Mahal Wild and all of us up here, man. Reach out, man. If we didn't say your name, we still know you're here. You're welcome.
Man.
And if we said your name, we know you, we hear you, and you're welcome.
Matter of fact, I'm finna go and get another list read of artists who I didn't mention or I didn't hear y'all mention.
Yeah, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. I apologize for not, but
listen,
couldn't think of them all.
But this is the thing. This is just the beginning. So we want to talk about, again, July the 14th here at the Civic Center.
That's next Saturday.
This is a big event. Come out and support your city. I know it's going to be a lot of events going on for the Juneteenth because Juneteenth is in the middle of the week. So for the next week and the weekends, next couple of weekends, everybody's going to be having celebrations. So if you don't have anything to do, you don't know where to go, definitely check your calendars. But we do have a great event going on down here at the Civic Center at the Mountain. Shouts out to Dr. Eleanor Woods.
Shouts out Dr.
and
National Action Network,
Yeah.
Community Arts Summit, On Park Development Corporation,
Exactly.
Tennessee Democracy Network. Oh man, so many. Fallon Nougat Vision, The Code,
all the vendors that are going to be there.
Bad Raps. We got Uncle Larry's. We got Charlie Bell Cold Fusion.
Shout out to Little Charlie.
See, that's what I'm saying. Community, feeding our own, taking care of our own, and having a good time doing it, man. It's a great way to network. Definitely get your art, whatever it is that you're trying to do. I know it's going to be a lot of different vendors doing different things, but please come out, man. You have so much to tap into your city, and we can be so much more if we believe in each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's about, you know what I'm saying, about it for me as far as what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple of more things or whatever. But the one thing I would like to ask you guys, man, if it
our RSVP for Juneteenth 2025, apply now, is on the screen if you're interested. The Juneteenth celebration is the second annual celebration. We will have resources available. You can get your check on your license, get that up to par if you need to on the inside in the museum, in the African American History Museum. You'll also have a credit doctor, several resources that the community could use in a civil manner, as well as entertainment and food for the Juneteenth celebration of 2025.
And it's still not too late to register as a vendor. Definitely check in. It's right here on the screen. Vendor participation is definitely appreciated. It's free to participate as a vendor. Although if you're selling something, there is a $50 fee. And if you're interested, you can go to the website and fill out a form. name of your business, type of business, and products to be sold, your email and your phone number, and submit that in, and they will get you set up with everything that and where you're gonna be. Listen, anybody that's willing to participate, we want to thanks for participating in our second annual Juneteenth celebration at the Chattanooga Convention Center at the Mountain. It's much appreciated. This is your neck of the woods. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We're about community. We're about the village, man. We're about expressing art. We're about loving on one another, uplifting one another. We believe this is the narrative that is going to bring us out of the rut that we have been in for so many years past. For so many years.
Hey, Miss Deborah Henry. All right, you all. This was the inaugural presentation. We will be returning every week. We will be interviewing local artists, sharing and extending the frequencies in which we have already started. We'll continue that this weekend, as you elaborated with. Hog Wild will be performing, as well as a lot of other amazing artists, DJ P Calu. And next week, we'll be coming with Reach the Truth. So our rotation starts next week. We want y'all to tune in weekly to WPTP, a community art summit presentation in collaboration with the All Park Development Corporation, National Action Network, and we're about to change the narrative, you all. So any artists, all artists, contact Community Arts Summit, Mr. Michael McBagg, or the All Park Development Corporation, Dr. Woods, P Calu, anyone involved, you contact if you want to come on the show. And we would love to have you. This will go on Ready Right Now live. We have this. We have the weekly monthly showcases for the Ready Right Now live. It's self-explanatory. The artists that are ready right now. We
got Buck 50s coming up real soon.
Yeah, LOG. Shout out to LOG.
Yeah. So, man, the performance that is supposed to be featured on that is crazy. So we're still working on that, getting that together. Location be coming up soon. Tickets will be $20. Couples it'll be a discount for 30. Yeah, but come on out, man. We're gonna have a good time, man. We got some superstars gonna get down, some city superstars that's gonna get down.
Mr. Hall, wow. What kind of projects you got going on, brother?
Man, I'm in the lab with it right now, man. I got several projects I'm working on. I got an EP that's been finished, but I'm just touching it up. Got a few singles that, you know what I mean, just trying to get released and put out. Me and my cousin, shout out to Killer. We got a project together. Man, I'm just working, man. I'm back in the lab trying to get creative, you know.
And that's what
shout out to y'all for keeping me busy on the other side as far as performing and, you know what I mean, rubbing elbows with the right people, you know what I mean.
You deserve it, bro.
Yeah,
tribe work, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Thank you, brother, for working them ones and twos up there.
One more thing. Shouts out to one of our contributors, Silas Luster.
Oh, most definitely, Bohemian Village.
And partner, Bohemian Village, man. Appreciate the love, man, and everything that you do with us, man, for sure. And hey, city.
All right.
Chattanooga.
And y'all feel free to email and text ideas or suggestions you might have that we can do this better. Because we are a unit.
As well as topics.
Yes, as well as topics, ideas, live performances in the studio, anything. We want to put this thing together.
Yeah,
and make it
afraid to tap in, y'all. You know,
don't be afraid to tap in.
Don't think that y'all too big. Don't get too big. You know, big headed or whatnot. Like, this is for us, the city. All the talent that we have in the city. Ain't no way in the world that, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, there should be so many artists coming down and want to pop out. You know what I mean? And,
we couldn't even name them. Just
right, facts. You know what I mean?
So many.
So we definitely want to put you on. You got new stuff you want to present, man. We can help present that, man. Maybe you know what I'm saying.
And your music will be played on air. This is an FM station.
Got to be radio friendly.
Got to be radio ready. Though.
Listen, and we really prefer a snippet. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to give you music away like that. Just give you know what I'm saying, a good 30 to 45 seconds of what it is that you're doing. To talk about the projects you got going on, your movement, your brand, and everything that you're doing, man. So definitely want to uplift and bring highlight to the city, man. Shouts out to Crown Vibes, man, for even getting us in the door and with Dr. Eleanor Woods, because like I said, man, my man is a man of many talents as well, man, and I'm thankful to be one of the brothers that is associated with him and to have known him for a long time, because
likewise.
It's the transformation from where we came from to what we are now. It's been an awesome journey. It's been an awesome journey. Whether you realize,
I appreciate y'all for adding me on the journey. You know what I mean? I'm here for it.
Man, your journey is awesome. That's what I'm saying. Each one,
Chief, man, it was on.
yeah. Each story is each individual story is a truly a blessing to get to know it too. You know what I'm saying? It teaches about a person. It teaches about their drive and their determination. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to say thank you to everybody that blesses us, man. That helps us. I love y'all. I love my family. I love my people out here. All the people that's on the live. I want to thank y'all that's been watching, man. Like, for real, all of y'all that's been watching, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We going up from here, man. We got many events coming up. Check out the Community Art Summit page. Check out my page, Crown Vibes page, Hog Wilds page. Again, shouts out to WPTP Radio, Dr. Eleanor Woods, and the Armed Part Development
Corporation, National Action Network, Tennessee Democracy Network,
and my man Hall Wow.
June 14th,
man.
Come check it out, man. And check the calendar. We'll be releasing the calendar weekly. Coming up events, man. Stay tuned.
What's my man back here name? Rob.
That's Mr. Robin.
Man, shout out to Rob. Shout out to Rob, man.
And his family, man. All his amazing family. Thank y'all. See y'all next week, 1 o'clock. Talk to you soon. Ready right now live.
Let's go.